we had an opportunity where History Channel reached out, which a lot of the networks kind of reach out to Nitro now. And that's really neat to say, hey, this show just canceled or this stopped, or we want something like this. And they kind of reach out to us and say, do you have something that'll fill that? And History Channel reached out and said, hey, we'd really like to do a live stunt. It's something we haven't done in a while. We got, some backing behind it. Can you guys come up with something? And I think Dave Mateus was in the back of the room and just raised his hand. He goes, it has to be Evel Knievel. And we started thinking about which jumps to recreate. And I was like, I want to jump Caesar's Fountain. I'm like, I just want to picture jumping Caesar's, like it has to happen. We ended up, Roland Sands built this amazing Indian that is very, very similar. It has a lot more power than the bikes Evel used to jump, and obviously is more well built. Like it's not going to snap in half or anything like a lot of his bikes did. Our ramps, obviously they were similar, but they weren't just a straight wedge. They're a little wider. Like everything was definitely, I had everything going for me as opposed to where Evel. But I'm like, look, this isn't about outdoing Evel's jumps. This is about taking my father's generation with my kids' generation and showing them all, the kind of the pioneer of who showed us that motorcycles could fly. And we called the Knievel family. They were all on board. We had all three of Evel's kids were there as grandkids. It was an honor for me to just hang out and talk to.
So this
talk
was
to the
after
family.
Evel passed?
This is well after.